everybody, welcome back to the channel. And you know what, we got some pretty cool news. Now, we knew that New York Comic Con's coming up and Ghostbusters was going to reveal their HasLab, which we were pretty sure based on that little button with the tire that it was going to be the Ecto-1. Now, we know they already did a 3.75 inch O-ring figures with a smaller scale Ecto-1, so we were pretty sure that it was going to be a 6-inch Ecto-1, which is really interesting because they kind of discontinued those figures or just haven't really been putting out any Ghostbusters figures. So anyways, today we got these leaked photos of the HasLab, and let's take a really close look at those and see how it looks. All right, right out of the gate, you got all these lights lighting this thing up, and you couldn't have an Ecto-1 without lights. Now check out this long look of the vehicle. It looks really cool, and when we get to the tailgate, we see the Ghostbusters 2 logo. So that's really interesting that it's not from the first movie. This is the antenna dish and stuff like that that's on the roof. This is really cool. You got the rollout sled for the backpacks, and then you get a look at 4 figures that I'm assuming will be coming with the thing. But an interesting thing about these figures, and we'll talk about that in a second, here's a little bit of an interior shot of the vehicle, which is cool. Now, when I look at this figure, I'm looking at the pegs, and I look at that upper shoulder peg on this figure, and I'm going to do a comparison with the 6-inch line, which didn't have that peg, which makes me wonder, are these going to be 4-inch figures? Anyways, here's a Ghost that comes with it, and that is really cool. And here's an overall of the vehicle, and check it out. You get Slimer. That is pretty neat. Anyway, so there is the Ecto-1 from Ghostbusters 2. Obviously, that's going to be the HasLab. The pictures look really cool. I'm really excited because the Ghostbusters have that like bluish uniform or that dark gray or whatever uniform, which is really neat. It's not like these ones. Now, I was super excited, hoping that it was going to be a 6-inch scale Ecto-1 with figures, but now I'm kind of getting myself convinced that it might be a much smaller scale Ecto-1, and it might be in par with that one that they just released, which is an interesting question, right? Because they just released for basically online retail that Ecto-1 that came with those O-ring figures. So if they do this one, could it have gone to retail? Does it need to be a HasLab if it's a smaller scale? So we'll have to wait and see, and hopefully it's a 6-inch figure vehicle, because that would be super cool. Anyways, we have to wait for New York Comic Con to find out. But anyways, thanks for watching this video, and as always, have a fantastic day.